welcome back to Can You Not? Amber's wearing two shades, two sunglasses. It is our 20th episode, and we are back all together once again. It feels like it's been a while. Jesse is half dead or asleep, it's hard to tell.
Hey game.
Amber started a new job.
Which one?
The
stage crew one.
Yeah.
I loaded in Ellie Goulding. It was pretty cool.
Do you want to tell them a little bit about what's going on with it?
Basically, I work for a concert venue, and bands come in at like 5:30 in the morning, and then I show up like at 7:30 in the morning, and then we spend all day putting the show together. And then sometimes my boss will ask me to stay all day, and sometimes he won't. And then after the show's over, we tear it all down. It's pretty cool.
We also have our very first sponsor this podcast. You'll hear about that later.
Woo!
It's really exciting for us because it means that people believe in the things that we're making. And it's really encouraging that we can get to the point to do something like this.
That at least somebody is optimistic about this.
Yeah. But today we are also mixing it up, as per usual, every couple of episodes or so. We are going to be taking anonymous and less anonymous listener questions that we'll be talking about instead of having topics of our own. We have 6 juicy questions for you.
Juicy.
Yes. I don't know if you guys wanted to limit to like 6 minutes or 5 minutes this time instead of the usual 10.
Per question?
Yeah. If there's 6 questions, like, instead of, because we would typically do 3 topics in half an hour. So I thought if we had 6 questions, we could...
5 minutes each?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Good job at math.
Yay. Our first topic is from Matthew. He gave
It's not anonymous.
Well, it's not his last name, so it's kind of anonymous. Matthew gave us 2 choices. One was government corruption, which I feel like we talk about pretty much every single episode, so I don't know if that's...
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, just government corruption. That's pretty wide net. Or the need for more social studies in the classroom.
Okay, so there's not a need for more social studies because the white man has authored something that's fake. Yeah, that's it. That's my 5 minutes.
I can tell you something interesting about social studies.
Yes.
So, when, school started being a usual thing for kids to do besides, like, working on the farm or what have you in the United States, around the same time that factories got really big. So those 2 things kind of happened at the same time. So when they implemented social studies, it was actually as a way to increase patriotism in kids.
Really?
Yeah, because, school itself is set up in a very factory way where, you just show up, you go through a year, after a year you move up. Like, it kind of depends on grades, but everything is based on a bell, everything is based on time, and that kind of thing. But yeah, social studies is actually set up as a way to increase patriotism, which is why, like, so many books, especially, like, towards the beginning, like, were so corrupt. And things are still following that, and they're still lying blatantly in them. So, yeah, Go team.
Yeah, I feel like, from textbooks I've seen, like, from my younger siblings, what am I saying? My younger siblings they've taken small steps, but the fact that they think those small steps are, like, fixing everything, like, every 25 pages they'll be like, and here's an African-American highlight. Here's one person. And, like, again, I'll have it, like, every 25 to 50 pages. It's like, oh, look, we fixed it, guys. It's all better.
That African-American studies is a separate class. Wow. What was the other one? Government corruption?
Oh, yeah, government corruption, question mark.
Corruption? There's so much.
Where do you start?
Is there anywhere it's not corrupted?
Like, no. Like, especially here, no. I mean, that's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken dam. How do you fix that?
Where do you start?
I kind of know something that's sort of related. I don't know if it's super relevant.
Okay,
it's about milk. It's about the milk industry,
Got
right?
Milk.
Yeah, so the reason that that milk is so heavily advertised now is because, I think it was before World War I, people didn't really drink a ton of milk. And then they started sending milk overseas because it was really good to combat malnutrition. And then after the war ended, they had all this milk and nothing to do with it. So the government started subsidizing it, which they used to advertise. And it's still so heavily subsidized and so much advertisement goes into it. That's why got milk is such a huge thing, because they're paid to advertise. Because I'm pretty sure we still have a surplus of cow milk that they keep trying to get rid of. So, like, milk isn't super necessary to be healthy.
Right. And the dairy industry is pretty much as malicious in a lot of ways as the beef industry.
Yeah, but if you look at, like, these food companies, they put so much money into lobbying. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, if I think of people who lobby things, like, and who give money to candidates, so they're like, I don't usually think of milk, but I think that's interesting.
Yeah. Once I heard about that, I actually specifically looked at, like, government-sanctioned dairy websites.
Yeah, I shared a video.
Oh, yeah. But I tried to even find what their rebuttals might be, because I'm like, I want to hear both sides of the issue, and I couldn't find a compelling argument from anybody who on the dairy side of things. Like,
yeah, well, they don't need an argument. They have money.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What else?
What are some other corrupted areas, Jesse?
All of them. Every single one.
You're asking me. That's like spinning a roulette table.
Throw a dart.
And hoping to God it lands on a color that doesn't exist on the table. Oh yeah, like all my chips are in. I don't know.
All of them.
You could say the incarceration system. That's part of politics. We're in an age of mass incarceration where the war on drugs has incarcerated people of color to the point that it trumps apartheid in South Africa, even genocide camps in World War II Germany. And
we have more imprisoned people than they did?
Yes,
God.
at the rate. And yet we do
God.
not care. And it's because we want to put Black and Hispanic people in prison and get rid of Aboriginal people.
And the nonsense where if you're convicted of a felony, you can't vote after you get out?
Yeah, felony disenfranchisement.
Which is complete nonsense.
They're trying to shape that because they want to turn states from red to blue. So in Virginia, they just overturned it.
So it's benefiting them, so now they want to fix it.
Exactly, so now they want to fix it.
And time. Let's talk about...
Oh, wow, silencing right there. Interesting.
Dang!
Wow.
Let's
White
talk about
man.
all of the
Damn.
government corruption in 5 minutes, guys. Let's just...
I'm going to talk about milk instead. Anyway.
Our next topic comes from Tom, who asked about knots.
What?
Like KNOTS.
Like knots.
We're going to spend 5 minutes on this?
I mean, clearly I'm in a negative attitude and my people don't like those.
I have to learn how to tie knots for my job.
What kind of knots do you have to learn for your job?
Bowling? I don't know. I don't remember. It starts with a B. I don't know.
I have a funny story about knots.
Do it.
So, Cub Scouts, this was probably my weed blow year. We were in some kind of random forest. It is January, February, -2 degrees Fahrenheit.
I can't imagine you outside in this, like, in my head.
No, I was one of the only 3 kids to like make it through the whole trip. And
did the others die?
the others left. They're like, no, we can't do it. And they're like, they were the ones that are like, Black people aren't supposed to be in Cub Scouts, and that I'm the one that.
Oh man.
So one of the main things was we had to learn how to do like knots and get a badge from this. So of course it's like, can you do a slip knot? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So I locked a kid out on purpose. And we were supposed to learn our knots outside, and like you can only take a piss outside. So I kind of locked him outside for hours.
Oh my god.
For like 2 hours,
Dang,
2 or 3 hours. And
was he a brat? Was he just...
I mean, this is Survivor at its best. So like he could learn all his knots outside, and yet he was the first one to go on the bus. Sorry, reparations are a bitch. And I got my badge and you didn't, so...
We never... And Jesse never heard from that kid again.
No, never did.
Good. I'm glad.
Did I ever learn how to do any of the knots? Not really.
I was in Cub Scouts for a short time. Knots were not my thing. I could not knot, if
I'm
you will.
very surprised.
Yeah. Then again, my
Knots.
skills are limited.
He said not.
My skills in anything are pretty limited. I know how to edit a video. That doesn't really help you in the wilderness.
You don't get a badge for that. You're making up badges.
No, I never said I got a badge for it. I'm saying that was one of my only skills, and
if you have no badges, it doesn't count.
I made a wooden windmill kind of thing.
What badge is that?
It wasn't a badge. It was something I learned how to do.
I'm pretty sure your pack was full of pretenders.
I don't think I got any badges.
I think the knot I need is a bowline, maybe. I think. I don't know. Apparently clove hitch is important. I haven't practiced any of this and I work again on Wednesday. They're going to be so mad at me.
The knot you're looking for is ballin'.
Ballin'.
Balling.
Ballin'.
Ballin'.
Did you just put a hard G on the end of that? Because I'm really upset with you if you did.
Yes, he did.
That hurts.
It's like the equivalent of throwing a hard R.
Or the Cleveland sound with everything.
What?
What?
It's like that hard A with everything.
What do you mean?
Hard?
Yeah.
But see that I can't even
hard
replicate.
Hard A? What is a hard A?
I
don't know what that means.
Everyone from Cleveland has this nasally A apparently.
Yeah.
I want a bag of Laffy Taffy.
Oh, yes, my mother does that. Facts.
By the way, that was our resident meteorologist, Brian.
But that's Brian with an I, not Brian with a Y.
Yeah, please, this is
they're different.
Yes, there's a huge difference.
There's a huge difference.
He's because he's the Can You Not meteorologist, he's actually been here for every episode just in case we need a meteorologist.
I think you're lying.
But he hasn't yet, so we just haven't been waiting.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, even though we're inside in a building, just in case,
Just in case a tornado wants to touch
Tornado
down
warning.
on the east side. Good.
Brian actually goes tornado chasing.
It's storm chasing. Say the right thing.
He goes wind catching. He follows the spirits.
No.
That's his official title.
I'm in pain.
No, it's not.
That you're making him go into red face.
You know how
racist.
Ted Cruz said
How dare
basketball. He said basketball rings instead of basketball hoops. That's what you just did.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Tornado chasing.
It'd be nice if it was tornado chasing every time, but mostly it's just storm chasing.
So, Brian, can you forecast when I'm getting struck by lightning, so I don't have to deal with Joe's garbage commentary anymore?
Can't forecast when. I can tell you how if you want.
Okay.
Basically, just find the longest metal pole in the tallest building. Next time there's a thunderstorm.
I will make sure to go to Amber's apartment building.
Just stand up on the
that'd be
roof.
fun, actually.
Yeah.
It'll be good. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
And time. Nice time.
Good not talk.
Good not talk. Okay, so we have one from Anonymous who asks about texting etiquette. I get very general.
Y'all need to be more specific.
Like what not to do and what to do?
Yeah, I guess that would probably be...
Don't send dick pics.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do that.
It's never a good idea.
Right. Brian,
There's never a situation where that's a good idea.
Sit next to us, Brian. You're part of the podcast now.
Okay.
Oh my god, there are 3 people on the futon. Oh god.
I don't know. I feel like when I text somebody...
I thought he was going to say when I send a dick pic.
When I send a dick pic. I'm really terrible with texting because I really like to use it either for utilitarian purposes, like give me the specific date and time of the thing we're doing, or it's my girlfriend, and that's about it.
So dick pics.
Wow. And got him.
Oh no.
No.
What other texting etiquette is there? If you don't know the person, don't send them lots of emojis.
Yeah.
Also, I prefer don't send me just 2-word sentences.
But that's everybody. Everybody feels that way.
Yeah, but I've literally had people try to start a conversation and then send hi, and I'm like, hi, how's it going? Good.
We've all been there.
It's
Joe. We all know.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna initiate a conversation, have something worth talking about.
I guess my pet peeve is don't send texts have some context with the subject in it. I remember one time I got this text from my mom with a picture attached. It was my pet bird crammed into a fish tank.
What?
And the text was just your bird's in a fish tank. With no other context, anything attached.
birds in a fish tank. Thank you, Mom.
And it turns out, like, that's what they do at the vet to weigh my bird. I was out of town at the time, and something happened. I forgot, and I take it to the vet.
You feel like there'd be an easier way, like
But
some kind of
Pure birds in a fish tank.
Yeah. So they like cram your bird in a little fish tank and then put it on the scale. Apparently, but of course they didn't tell me that, so I was just like kind of pissed that I left my bird with my parents and they were just putting it in fish tanks. So.
Meanwhile, all the fish are in bird tanks. Everything was messed up.
Yeah, it was just a weird time.
I would also say too, like, now I am a happily committed gentleman at this point, but when I was single,
Are you gonna talk about OkCupid?
one time.
That hurt.
Well, okay,
It's
Cupid's a good example. When you message someone,
I was right.
I would prefer. Well, I wasn't where I was gonna go, but now I just thought
that's
of
what I
something.
assumed.
But like when you're on a dating site, like start with something you can talk about. Like I would say etiquette would not be something talking about the physical attributes. Like your eyes are so.
How do you type out?
It's
I feel there's probably an emoji for that somewhere.
You just send a winky face.
Yeah.
That's what the winky face sounds
it's
like.
called a fancy British person has dinner.
Is that what that is? Because I don't think that's what British people sound like.
And that sounds like you every single time you're making dinner.
It just makes that noise constantly.
And usually the dinner consists of like
Mac and
chicken fingers, like dinosaur chicken fingers, and like those 99-cent wafers that aren't total wafers, but they're graham crackers and they're chocolate. Like, where's the nutrition?
All I'm saying is you haven't had dinner until you've had a Smarties, maybe like a little bit of corn and like a wrapped up tortilla.
I hope this isn't all at
with
once.
Nutella.
Yes, he's had this all. Yes.
Joe.
I've almost asked
Where's
him to
Bryce? What are you?
leave. Bryce is mad, period, about how he eats.
I am too now.
That's
Oh my
another
God.
conversation.
That's not every night.
Oh my! I hope not. God.
Or else I'd probably not be alive. I would not be here at this moment.
What was the original conversation? I don't remember.
Texting etiquette.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I just don't send dick pics.
Try to be
Basically,
clear.
Not with the dick pics though.
okay.
Sorry, Jesse.
And- no, that's it.
No, please. I want to know what you're gonna say.
I don't know. If you have nothing nice to text, then don't text at all.
There we go. Classic.
What a closer.
And time.
young closer.
So we want to take a second to introduce our first sponsor. I have a quick story to share. Back in December, you guys probably remember this, I had my laptop crash. My laptop in which I do absolutely everything. But not only that, I had my external hard drive crash as well. So all my backups of the stuff on my laptop also crashed, and I had nothing. But I knew that I didn't need to worry about it too bad because I had Backblaze. Actually, someone had recommended it to me before, a couple months before, and everything was backed up on an unlimited native backup database that works on both Mac and PC. I have a Mac. No credit card is required. It's no risk. You have access to it on Android apps or iOS apps as well. But there's also a web restore, so you can just go on the website backblaze.com and find specific quick downloads. Or if you really want to, they can even send you like a physical hard drive with all the data on it. They'll overnight it with FedEx, and you can restore it that way, and you can return it within 30 days for a refund. They have a massive database, like over 200 petabytes and over 10 billion files. It's a great offsite addition to local backups like external hard drives, which is what crashed on me, and Time Machine, which is Apple's backup system. There's no gimmicks or additional charges. It's literally $5 a month for unlimited, unthrottled backup. That is absolutely crazy. I have never heard of a website that actually does it for that cheap. It's crazy. If you're a developer or need archives, you can also check out Backblaze B2, which is their new cloud storage for half a penny per gig per month. But in order to get a 15-day free trial, you can go to backblaze.com/canyounot. There's no question mark at the end, just backblaze.com/canyounot. And you'll get, not only get the 15-day free trial, but you get the satisfaction that you're helping to support the people who help to support our show. So give them a little lift over there and back up those important files. Jesse just had something crash recently as well.
And now I'm definitely making the move to backblaze.com.
I've been trying to drill it into him, and he didn't believe me. But now I think we have a convert. So
backblaze.com, secure your files, and secure your life.
there you go. Backblaze.com/canyounot. Can you not? So our next topic comes from Anonymous. Can you not vote for Donald Trump?
What does that mean?
Donald Trump.
I mean, I know, but
What about it?
What are we supposed to say?
I guess can you not? I mean, we've talked about Donald Trump.
I mean, yeah, pretty easily.
I mean,
Great.
I would literally vote for a potato before I voted for Donald Trump.
Potato flew around my politics before you came. Excuse the mess. You never saw that meme.
No, what are you?
The meme.
I have seen it. It is a classic.
I'm not on the internet good enough, I guess.
It's from years ago, though.
If you want
like the Yo Dog meme that we referenced earlier.
That I didn't even know. Oh, it doesn't matter. So...
If you want to take a pass on this one, I just got another one that just came in on my phone.
Oh.
Do it, yeah. I don't know what to say.
From a vet. Drive with your knees while eating food. Let me stand in line behind you, and you have a lot, and I have one item. Take up the whole sidewalk. Ride your bike like it's a car slowing down traffic.
Is this one question?
Is this a haiku?
Is there an answer at the end? Should I be thinking
Is this
critically?
a koan where it's like...
It's a human. You start off on all fours.
Okay.
And then no, I think what it was is she probably saw the thing "Can you not?" and was probably think of grievances that you're saying "Can you not?" to.
What did you say to these people to get responses from them?
I said like, "Hey, we have a podcast called Can You Not? Do you have anything we could talk about for like 10 minutes or like let us know if you need advice on something?"
Up with,
So do you drive with your knees while eating food? That is a pretty Can You Not. That's pretty risky.
Does anybody actually do that? Because that's dangerous.
My dad actually does.
I mean,
not to call out Papa Qualls.
Oh my God.
Oh, he has.
Oh my God.
It's not a regular thing. He has done it, I know.
I don't...
there was that one time that I made a Lunchable while driving with my knees.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Why?
Brian!
I was really hungry, guys, alright?
Brian!
Now, which kind of Lunchable?
It was like 4 in the morning. There's no one else on
like
the
the little
highway.
sandwich.
It was the pizza one.
You're gonna die for a kindergarten meal.
It was a pizza Lunchable, man, alright?
Are you timing
It's
this?
worth a
Because we
little
need
more
this
risk.
timed. It has to be 5 minutes.
Yeah,
oh my
we
God.
got 2 minutes remaining.
I can't believe people
next
actually do that.
Next one.
Do you?
I don't make a habit of it, though.
God.
And never...
You can't say that and then defend yourself. What's the next one?
This podcast is brought to you by Lunchables.
No,
Eat it
it's-
while you drive.
No.
No, you shouldn't do that.
It's not sponsored by Lunchable. Standing in line behind you, and you have a lot, and I have one item.
I
I've had that.
actually, yesterday I went to Aldi, and I let this gentleman go in front of me, but, after he was whispering anti-Arabic sentiments, because he thought I was Arabic.
Really?
And I let him go past me as I was, getting my stuff out of my baskets and such, and he had a thing of hummus. How ironic.
Lol. You should, if you're mad about it, you should go to the customer service desk. They always check you out. If you,
Especially if you look really fine.
Oh, I don't know why they check me out. That's not what I
You have your
meant.
double sunglasses.
They are pretty freaking rad.
Yeah, they
so, you know,
Her next one was.
She's about to drop the hottest EDM record.
you don't even know.
It's called Four Shade.
For shade. This podcast is brought to you by Four Shade, Amber Johnson's new album,
Sponsored by 4chan.
Ew.
and Foursquare.
I don't think 4chan likes women, so I don't know if that would work.
They're
Or am I
probably
thinking of Reddit? I don't know.
They think you're...
I mean,
Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
How
Anyway.
about taking up the whole sidewalk? Yeah, that's pretty rude.
I
Like when
mean,
someone's
but
just
if you don't know that there's anybody behind you, I don't know, just walk around
if you
them.
do know, I feel like that's the difference.
I mean, how do you
Just
do
go
that? Do you walk
around.
like a cowboy?
Oh,
walk like a man.
Yeah, if you're by
talk
yourself, I feel like that's
like
like
a
not even possible.
Depends how big the
Just
sidewalk
like-
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, my shadow takes up the other half. Like,
Well, sometimes you need a good crab walk on a Sunday morning, and I
what
just
to
need
air
Joe,
out? What
nobody
to
needs
air
that.
out or what?
Like,
I
I guess if
don't
you
want
like lay down and just
Ugh.
roll down the sidewalk.
Ugh.
How about ride your bike like it's a car slowing down traffic?
That's why we need bike lanes.
Yeah.
Lakewood traffic every day.
Because, like, you're not supposed to ride your bike on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's technically illegal.
yeah. And also, riding your bike on the sidewalk is painful because it's bumpy. So, bike
Yeah.
lanes.
Have you ever ridden a
And there's
scooter on a
occasional
road?
pedestrians.
That's bumpy.
Why would I ride a scooter?
I don't know. I had like a razor scooter when I was little. And
Joseph, you have a razor scooter now with neon knee pads, looking like
I just
friggin'
got-
Jubilee ass nigga.
I just got
Sorry.
some pink like confetti things to hang on the side.
Brian's laughing because that was funny.
I can picture it perfectly. It's,
I'm so
like he has like the
upset.
little tassels on the handlebars.
100%.
Is this a bike or a scooter?
This is both.
Like a-
It's a bike.
What if you have a
Yeah.
scooter with a basket on the front?
He has like a pink wicker basket.
I'm
attached to it.
so fed up with
He carries a
Joseph's
kitten around in
existence.
it.
Okay, next topic is also from Anonymous. Can you not be a slut? LMMFAO. Can you not be stupid? Can you not be like Kanye West?
Okay.
LOL. Sorry, I'm high.
Okay,
all right.
I actually love this. I love this. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because this is literally a meme question. The question is a meme. It's
Okay.
like a metaphorical meme. Like,
have to
let's
read into
explore.
it.
Like, let's unpackage this question.
Let's take it apart
Start-
one by one.
So please, okay. So
Can you not be a slut?
okay. So,
No.
So, but what are they defining as a slut?
right.
But see, as we see right after the word slut, it's LMMM
So my.
Laughing my.
fucking ass
Ass
off.
off.
So this could be talking about the connotation of the word slut.
Oh my god.
Like
Oh.
it's a very possessive thing, right? It's my.
And then can you not be stupid? So can you not be stupid about asking a question about proposing that someone is a
Yeah.
slut?
Can
This
you not
sounds
be
like a
stupid about
haiku,
slut
kinda.
shaming?
I'm unpacking this
Double
as we go.
haikus today.
Can you not be like Kanye West?
Is Kanye West objectifying women? Is that the point they're trying to make? Maybe that's the statement. He's
I feel like
slut-shaming.
I feel like he or she is giving a synopsis of the new TLOP album, The Life of Pablo. And as we go into this, LOL, sorry. Meaning, wow, I just told you everything about the album, and now you don't need to listen to it. Wow. Boom. Mind blown.
Oh, and the final statement.
Hi.
I think that means they smoke a lot of marijuana.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Why do I
my
feel like
God.
James asked that question? Doesn't he love that album?
He does love that album.
God.
Amber's roommate James.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we nailed it. I
Man,
think we got the
this
message.
liberal arts major over here. Dang. I couldn't have done that with my stupid engineering degree.
I'm legitimately impressed with that.
With the caliber.
I'm in awe.
That was impressive.
When we reach our 500th episode, we have to do a clip show. I think we need to take that segment out and highlight it.
Dang.
I mean, I just uncoded the Da Vinci Code. So
Yeah, dude.
You were
Or
Nicolas
decoded.
Cage finding the Declaration
Stop.
of Independence.
The Declaration of Independence.
I don't
It's on the back.
think we need the next 3 minutes. I
All you
think
had to
Jesse
do was like
did
rub some
it.
lemon juice on it, and there it was, man.
This was the ultimate
Yeah.
mic drop on me.
Oh my god.
And our final question for today. Mel asks, how do you make the decision to quit college or not?
Yes.
Oh,
Just do it. Nike. That's all I got. You just do.
Mel, this is something that I've struggled with because I am in a field where you don't technically need college, but it might be helpful, but it might not be. It's not like being a lawyer where you're gonna have to go to college, dude. But like, at least with the thing I'm doing, it's kind of whatever. So like, I made the decision to, but I would say, look at the things that are that are giving you reasons to stay and see if, I mean, that seems fairly obvious, but I'm saying, like, if it just comes down to, like, my situation where it's purely just, okay, well, we don't know for sure if you even need this, but I have job opportunities lined up, then I feel like that would be the smart move to leave. But if it's something like, okay, I really like the environment here, I'm making friends, like, then you have to weigh that. I don't know. Maybe you want the college experience. I don't particularly love the college experience. I don't know. It's down to the person.
I suggest get into computer programming, do not get a degree, and make money.
Ching ching.
I mean, in my own personal experience, I've been going to college part-time for many, many, many years now. And I recently got a job in my field, and not a single person has even asked me if I have any sort of college degree. Mm-hmm. And I think the thing is, if you know what you want to do, make sure that college will actually, like, contribute to your success in that. And also, if you don't know what you want to do, then don't just go to college just because, like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Like it's expected of you. Like, I think you should have some sort of clear plan as to why you're doing this.
Yeah, because I feel like there's more options than ever before for people who don't want to take that path. And, like, maybe feel it out. Like, I don't know what stage, if you're actually in college, if you're thinking about college, but, like, maybe start out by just getting an associate's and then feel it out from there or something like that. Like,
or you can do what I did and, like, close your eyes and spin in a circle to pick a degree and then just roll with it and wonder why a lot. I think, but in real life, I think that a good way to know if you should drop out of college or not is if your mental health is deteriorating so quickly that you can't functionally perform well in your classes, you probably should take a step back and either do less or, like, find something else. And B, you should actually talk to people with the job that you want and see what they say, which is very similar to what everybody else has said, but you need to know if you actually need a degree. So, like, I'm in engineering. You kind of need a degree for engineering jobs. But for other things, if you talk to people who are doing the job that you want to do and they don't have a degree, then you probably don't need a degree.
And also, like, that your degree that you're getting is, like, will really help you with the job that you have in mind later. Because my degree, I'm atmospheric science. I would have had a lot more success just getting just a straight computer science degree. That would have been way more helpful in the real world with what I'm doing and what I want to do for my career. So you should really research that before you sink all this time and effort into something that might not even help you with what you want to do.
Yeah, even within my own field, like, I knew I was going to go into, like, the film and TV program, but it turns out that, like, there's all these subsets of, like, digital media or just specifically TV-related things, because actually TV and film are actually very wildly different in a lot of different ways. And I guess college is a good time to maybe figure out some of those specifics.
But it just costs a lot of money to do it.
It just costs a lot of money. I would recommend community college. And you've heard us either moan, you've mostly heard us moan about our community college experience. But I will say I saved a lot of money going that way. And it did give me a chance to meet all these people in the first place.
I'm talking for people of color, and I know Amber's talking for women. For the most part.
I mean, I'm talking for me.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, we represent two different point of views in this discussion. I'm just saying for people of color, get the degree. We really don't have an option when it comes to this. It's super competitive for us when we're facing other candidates. So I suggest if for some reason you're not having the easiest of times with what you chose, figure it out. Because really, we're not going to stand a chance without a degree. And hopefully more women get into STEM like Amber, because I feel like that's needed.
Woo. Well, lots of women are in STEM. It's
Yeah.
the problem is women don't stay in STEM because the environments aren't good.
Yeah.
Hooray, go team.
And when in doubt, go into social studies or knots. Apparently there's a high demand for them because we got questions
like
about
knots, like tying knots. Go team.
Oh my gosh.
Skilled trades are always an option too.
Yeah.
If you're
Oh, we need those too.
if you're a rigger at like the place where I work, they make like $50 an hour. I want to do that.
Welding's a good one. I had a friend in high school who went to a trade school and did that, and he has his own house and 2 cars and a boat, and he does really well for himself. You know.
There you go.
I have
You
half
like
an
money.
apartment.
Amber, would you say they're looking for riggers with vigor? There ain't nothing bigger.
I know a lot of things bigger. And I know a lot of things that will snatch your soul once again.
And that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. You can listen to it on iTunes at Can You Not? Under the podcast section, or on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/CYN podcast. We're also starting to put our episodes on YouTube, so you can look for us on there as well. Amber, would you like to give a plug for your dad?
Yeah, my dad is doing a bike ride to raise money for Alzheimer's research, and he wants your money to give to the Alzheimer's Research Association, and we'll put a link down in the bottom. If you want to like throw $5 at him, all of the money you give him will go directly to Alzheimer's research, which is cool. And then he's gonna go ride his bike like 10 million quadrillion miles and sleep in hotels in between. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Go team!
If you want to submit questions to us, please do so, unless you're high. Or maybe especially if you are.
But maybe
don't
don't mention it in the question. Let us figure it out.
Yeah, let us interpret your masterwork.
Send us haikus.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'd love a haiku. That'd be great.
Send us pictures. Draw a picture of me. Send it to us. Make it pleasant, or else I'll be sad.
And as we said before, don't forget to support our sponsor, Backblaze. Go to backblaze.com/canyouNot. Get your 15-day free trial. Like I said, it's super cheap, super worth it. Save my butt. Definitely go check them out. So they were kind enough to support this show.
Back up your files in at least 3 different places.
And one should be Backblaze.
Yes.
Yes. Ultimately, if you're thinking about doing anything else, can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not?
Everybody's looking at Joe.
This was a way to end the episode. I blame you, Joe.